One day after President Biden announced he would not seek re-election, top Democrats, including Governor J.B. Pritzker, Senator Dick Durbin, and former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, are lining up to support Kamala Harris's bid to be the Democratic nominee for president. Harris's campaign has already raised $81 million in just the past 24 hours. Joining us now is CBS congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane. And Scott, President Biden now out of the race for 2024. We've seen a lot of support flooding in for Kamala Harris today, but there are still some holdouts. So do any of them surprise you at this point?
No, the congressional leadership is keeping its powder dry to a large extent. House Democratic leader, Senate Democratic leader, former President Obama. But the tonnage of endorsements the vice president has racked up is notable and potentially game-changing. She has secured already nearly every Senate Democrat's endorsement in 24 hours. She's secured an overwhelming majority of House Democratic endorsements in the first 24 hours. Those leaders are likely to come along at some point in the coming days, but she has run so far, so fast out of the gates, it's difficult to picture a scenario in which somebody even tries to catch up.
Sure. The next obvious question is, who is her running mate? Our Governor J.B. Pritzker's name has been thrown out there among many others. So what are you hearing from insiders on these Veep stakes?
A real good question. Those endorsements from governors are important, Governor Pritzker included. One reason is because it was governors across the country whose names were being floated about as potential candidates, as potential competition. Not just the governor of Illinois, but the governor of Pennsylvania, Maryland, California, North Carolina. They've all lined up behind Vice President Harris, so it's hard to even picture who would run against her. But the focus seems to be, according to Democratic strategists with whom we're speaking today, what to do about those three blue wall states, the states no Democrat can go without, that no Democrat can get to the magic number without winning. Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. There certainly has been this open flirtation Democrats have had with picking somebody from one of those states to help lock one of those states down. One of the names that keeps coming up is Pennsylvania's Governor Josh Shapiro, who was among the first to endorse the vice president.
Scott, lastly, I'd like to check in with you about today's Secret Service hearing. So many pointed questions to the director about how the gunman could get that close to former President Trump. What stuck out to you in that line of questioning?
I've covered congressional hearings for more than 2 decades. I've never seen anything like this. Unrelenting, unbridled criticism of the Secret Service director from both parties. Calls for her to resign from both parties. That just doesn't happen around here. There were a series of questions about the timeline, the evidence in the case. She didn't answer a lot of questions, saying the FBI is still probing, and that's a problem for her.
CBS congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane. Scott, thank you for being with us, as always.
Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance hosted his first solo campaign event today. He took center stage in his hometown of Middletown in the key battleground state of Ohio. The Republican senator criticized Vice President Harris and President Biden. It is the first time Vance or Trump has spoken publicly following this weekend's Democratic shakeup.
I was told I was going to get to debate Kamala Harris, and now President Trump's going to get to debate her. Every single person who saw Joe Biden knew that he wasn't capable of doing the job, and for 3 years they said nothing until he became political dead weight.
He also once again said to supporters that he would never forget where he came from.